Are you?
As far as like modern sitcoms go, I would say How I Met Your Mother is like C tier or D tier.
It's
Okay.
it's one of those shows that like you watch it and it's like it's a good time, but then you kind of look back on it and you go, "Oh, this isn't that
Yeah.
good."
Why do I
you
like
know?
this?
Yeah, I don't think it's been a few years since I've actually seen it. And so you need like I need some time for it to like filter out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it's
because
not,
there's like weird jokes in there that like they just stick with you because they hit
Yeah.
it all the time. You know,
Yeah.
they hit the jokes.
Yeah.
Legend, wait for it. Dairy.
Why?
You know, it's-
Why was that cool?
It wasn't.
It's
It-
not.
it
that's the
wasn't.
thing. It wasn't.
Right. And so
Right.
it's just it's one of those that's like it's a good time because you're in that zone, but then you look back and you go, oh, that was a little
Right.
I
It-
learned.
great.
Well, I guess I didn't learn because I heard online that it was going to be canceled in season 4, and then Britney Spears was on the show.
yeah.
As I don't remember her name.
She's like a secretary.
She's
for
like
somebody.
a character. She dates
She
Ted for a
probably
little bit, right?
Yeah.
dated Ted. Yeah.
And so she,
Tated
but people she dated
Tated dead.
Tated
Whoa.
dead. But then she, so apparently the ratings like were helped there, and then they kept going and stuff. And so apparently she kind of talks about that era in her book, in her memoir. And so I haven't read it yet.
And
so
she's like, I don't remember any of it. I was on drugs.
well, she struggled a lot. So
Read.
let's not make light of her
Golly.
plight. Leave Britney alone.
She's been through enough.
we seen that video? That's old school YouTube.
Yeah. I will say that How I Met Your Mother, there's been so much time since I've seen it, so then I forget that there's a lot of episodes that I don't like. And there's a lot of things about it that I don't like. So then all that's left are the good memories, and then I restart it. And
It's
I'm
like an
"Aw,
abusive
man."
relationship.
Oh my goodness, that's
So accurate.
it is. But the show just has so many filler episodes. So many
That's like all
filler
those
episodes.
network TV shows. They're like,
Right.
they order 22 episodes, and it's
Yeah.
like there's only maybe like 5 good episodes here. You know, like,
Right.
Yeah.
It happens a lot, which I
Yeah.
guess is now it's a different problem because you watch the TV shows on streaming things, and it's like, oh, I only have like 3 episodes worth of an idea, and it's like, okay, you could have fleshed this out a little more, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I want more now. A show that I feel personally does not suffer from this. Now, it was limited in seasons
Doesn't suffer from
from
Filler
having
episodes?
too many filler episodes.
Filleritis.
Filleritis.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So the show that I would say
disease.
is it's gross. The show that I would say is Breaking Bad. I don't feel like there's a single filler episode on there. Now, I know I'll have a lot of people who disagree with me because a lot of people think that that's a slow show. But my wife and I watch it probably once a year. And every time we're like, wait, is this when this happens? How is there time left in this season for this to happen? And it happens, every time. It's only 5 seasons. And I feel like 5 seasons is the golden
It's kind of a sweet spot.
the golden spot for a TV show. You got 5 seasons and you have a perfect story there. Did you guys watch dating myself again? Supernatural?
Nope.
No.
No, y'all didn't watch. Neither of you
You're
even
not really
like
dating
peeked?
yourself because it's like still on.
No, it's over now. It's
Oh,
over now.
okay.
Aren't you married?
I watched it when it came out. I am. What?
I think he has a kid, right? Oh, gross.
God dang. On that note, welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to Thoughts to Think About.
it took you a
I
while.
can't. It's Supernatural. Season 5, I feel like, is the perfect natural ending to the show. And I think the main guy thought so too, because it like kind of wraps up and it's done. And then they kept it going for 10 more seasons. 10 more seasons. Yeah. It just ended, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the show that needs to end is Grey's Anatomy. It needs
I think
to
Grey
go.
is off now, right?
Meredith Grey, I think she's back, dude.
What?
I'm
What
serious.
was this all for?
What is this
'Cause
for? What's the point? Because Meredith Meredith watched
Meredith
Anatomy.
Grey?
My wife,
Is
Meredith Grey. Meredith Segovia.
Oh my God.
She watched through Grey's Anatomy like 2 or 3 times, and it's still going, right? So she would start over or whatever. But she gave up at some point And then after that, Meredith Grey left. And then she was like, okay, now I can go finish it because now it's like going to end. Because Shonda Rhimes said that it's supposed to end when Meredith Grey leaves.
Psych.
She's apparently back.
Yeah, I finished the season, the COVID season during COVID time, which I just was like, I'm already living it. Can we not have another show about it? And it was not good. And so I just gave up. I stopped.
That's how I felt about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They had like one of their like final season, I think, had a lot of like political stuff and a ton of COVID stuff. I was like, man, I just kind of want to watch a funny show.
Want to escape reality.
Yeah. Right. And I finished it, but it was like a slog at the end.
Yeah. That was a season of life where everybody was like, let's acknowledge it. But it was like, no, let's just not. Let's just move on.
Yeah, can I dissociate, please?
Let me dissociate, please.
Golly.
Yeah, crazy.
Are y'all show people or movie people? I mean, you probably answered it just from our conversation, but do you lean more towards you like watching shows or movies?
Probably shows, I think.
It's tough. I love movies. I love going to the movies. I love the experience of the theater. I love a concise story like that. But then, I like sequels. And so like the idea of a TV show where you can kind of flesh out stuff.
Yeah.
It's really
sequel
fun.
After sequel after sequel.
Right. Yeah.
After sequel.
I used to watch sitcoms as a kid all the time, and so I would watch TV all the time. So, I mean, I love them both, but it feels like TV is a little different now. That's kind of what I was hinting at earlier, right? Like the shows these days are like
back in my day,
drama
we
shows.
had good television.
Do you realize he answered that in the most dad way ever? He told both sides, danced around both, and then just like took his thought and just ran with it instead of actually answering the question.
What, you just want like yes or no? Is that what you want? Movie, TV?
Meanwhile, I said, yeah, pretty much TV shows.
Guys, this is a podcast. This is a podcast.
I'm just saying, you're like officially in your dad
answer the
era.
question. Answer the question first. Answer it first and then explain.
There's a gun under the table. Answer the question.
Whoa. We're kidding. He's kidding.
What did he say to you? He said he has a gun, but he can't tell me or show me.
TV show guy. Reed's backing it up.
The Office.
The Office right there.
Good.
Yeah.
Which I would say is an A+ modern comedy.
It's S tier even?
Well, there are some low points in that
There are.
show.
Definitely.
But definitely.
It probably hits A
For
tier.
An A
9
student.
seasons, there's gonna be some slow points.
Gonna be some slow
points.
Slow points.
Some slow points.
The problem is I can't decide. Is why.
God.
That's why I can't decide. I love them both.
Flip a coin.
I'm sorry. Flip a coin. I don't have a coin. I left this thing on here. I forgot. It's our SD cards. So there you go.
Please don't. I know.
So I can't decide. I love movies. I love TV. So Liz, do you have a preference?
TV shows for
TV
sure.
shows?
Garbage ones.
The bad ones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But like when I'm in a show rut and I don't know what to watch, I will watch short spurts of movies as if they were like 10 episodes.
You're
I'm going
lying.
to watch Pride and Prejudice, but only 20 minutes at a time.
Like as I get ready, yeah.
There's that
It's a sickness.
Tarantino movie, The Hateful Eight, came out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They put it on Netflix and made it like a show where they split it up into segments exactly like that.
So
where
smart.
you can go watch it. You can
For
go watch
me.
that movie. It's a great movie. Not for kids.
Yeah,
Don't
there were
watch
some
that
parts
with-
that were pretty brutal.
Yeah, don't watch that with your
Yeah.
family. Just
Yikes.
go ahead, avoid Tarantino for family time.
Maybe I don't start my day with that.
Yeah, no, but it's good.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
Well,
It kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah.
In its vibe.
Yeah,
Kinda, kind of old Western, and shooting and guns and stuff.
Shooting. How do you
times.
feel about this trend of movies just getting longer and longer and longer and longer?
That is a new trend too. Yeah,
Longer.
I kind of like it. Now I'm paying more.
now as a movie guy, I love movies. I love going to the movies. I love talking about movies.
No, the difference is that I do kind of like the TV part of it. Well, what I was going to say is that movie ticket prices are more expensive.
Skyrocketing.
So I'm like, give me my, best bang for my buck,
Golly.
like give me a long 5-hour movie.
He's
It
moving
costs
into
that
the
much.
theater for the day.
I'm going to break it. Hey, can I come to the movie theater and watch 20 minutes at a time of this movie?
There we go. Throughout the course of 2 days, the whole weekend.
That's interesting.
Golly.
Interesting model. So let
A day pass.
Cinemark know.
Don't
AMC.
think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't know. There's a chance.
Got
Man.
1 subscriber.
I think some movies warrant the 3 hours because that's kind of like average now, like 2:45, 3 hours.
A lot. It's like 2.5 hours.
I think there's some that warrant that length, and then there's many that do not need to be that long.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm trying to think. The last movie I saw, man, what was it? I saw it in theaters and I had that same thought. I was like, this was a good movie, but like 30 minutes could have just been cut from this. Like, just could be gone. It was probably a horror movie. I love seeing horror movies, but
the last movie I saw in theater was Barbie. It had
been a while ago then.
It had been a while.
They won an Oscar, right?
Did they win or nominated?
I think there's some drama there.
I'm pretty sure there's just nominations out. I don't think the
Oscars happened yet?
Has happened.
It happens in March.
I was gonna say it's like March. Yeah.
No, I think nominations are
like
an
Emmy or something like that, right?
Probably.
Golden Globe.
There's so many stupid awards. I can't figure them out.
It got a globe.
It got
There's
globes.
a globe.
There are a lot of stupid awards. That's true. Yeah. No, I think it got nominated for Best Director.
No.
Oh, it didn't get nominated.
No,
for Best Director.
and that's the like.
That's the
people
drama?
are like, you're forgetting the plot because I don't think it got Greta Gerwig got nominated for Gherkin for for.
Speaking of losing the plot,
what was she? Director, and then
Best Picture, or
what's her?
Margot. Robbie?
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Neither of them got nominated for their roles, and so everyone, I think Hillary Clinton put out a tweet about it.
No, you're lying.
No,
you're dead serious.
I think that's what happened.
It's been a big thing.
Like it's been a thing, and then everyone's like, "We're forgetting the plot of the movie because Ryan Reynolds,
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling is nominated for his
for
role.
right.
Just one of the
Yeah.
right.
So
like, why is he nominated? But no, you're not getting the plot of the movie. It's okay. He's just Ken. Like
That's
he can
so funny.
he can get it.
So Barbie was nominated for Best Picture.
Okay, so Best Picture.
Ryan Gosling as Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actress for America Ferrera.
Okay.
Best Adapted Screenplay.
Interesting.
Best Original Song being I'm Just Ken.
I'm just Ken. Yep.
Oh, and What Was I Made For?
Oh, okay. Go Billy.
Best Production Design.
I could see that.
And Best Costume Design.
Yeah, I could see that too. Okay.
Yeah.
But not Margot Robbie for Best Actress.
Or Best Director for
And
or
then-
Best Director, yeah.
People are like up in arms that are like very much for the movie. I thought it was a fun movie. Like I'm not staking a claim on either side. It was a fun movie. My life was not changed after watching it.
Can I say something that's gonna put the the bullseye on me
Do it.
for the feminists? I haven't seen it. I didn't watch it.
That's fine.
You're saving
not the
yourself
target
2.5
audience.
hours.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Based on your review there.
No, I didn't like it that much. It was okay. Like it was a fun, it was fun watching it for 2 hours. But also we barely found tickets because we were like last minute. We're like, let's go to the
that's
movies.
right. Yeah.
So we're like, we found somewhere to go. We got tickets. We drove over there. Tons of traffic. Tons of people trying to go to the movies. It wasn't even like opening day. It was just super packed. We were going to the Edwards on Greenway. Is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Super packed, tons of people. We waited in line for popcorn and we missed the first 5 minutes, the opening
dang.
song. Yeah. And then we go and watch the movie. Movie. And then Aubrey wanted to take a picture with the Barbie box at the end. So we waited in line for 20 minutes after the movie.
Dang, dude.
So she could take a picture.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Not worth
How long
it.
after the release was this? The next week or
I think it was a couple days after opening night. I mean, it wasn't
okay.
opening, but still, it was
opening week.
crazy.
It was opening
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a big deal still.
Yeah, it was. And a ton of people were going to the movies.
My wife is really gracious. She went with me, but to go see Oppenheimer instead of Barbie that weekend.
I still haven't seen Oppenheimer. I want to see it so bad.
That movie
I do
was
too. I
really
want to see
good.
it. Also 3 hours.
It's a long movie, but
and
that
I
one,
heard it's not worth the 3 hours.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked the whole thing.
If you could cut out the 20 minutes of nudity, that'd probably be great, right?
There's
That's
little
what I've
bits of
heard.
nudity, but it's not really that big a deal. I feel like people made a way bigger deal of it. Than,
Yeah.
If I don't know, it's not like it's definitely not necessary, right?
You heard it here first. Ethan loves the nudity.
Okay.
Read.
All right, guys.
Obviously, they heard that.
I'm a married man. Okay,
show.
no, just kidding. But yeah, it's clearly not necessary. But it's like, it's just not that big a deal.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I didn't think it was that big a deal. But don't take your kids to see it.
I just thought. So my biggest complaint with the movie was that like the whole movie was in the real world. When Barbie and Ken go to the real world, women are oppressed and they are not allowed to be like, you know, the same as men and equal, and like they're like, that's an injustice and that shouldn't happen, right?
Right, exactly.
And then they come back to Barbie land and the Kens are like, sweet, so now we can be equals here. And the Barbies are like, no, screw you. We're going to oppress you now. So it wasn't like...
That's not how
That is how it happened at the end. They were like, at the very end, he was like, yeah, can I be on the Senate? And they were like, no, but you can be my assistant. That's like the last line of the movie, pretty much.
I don't remember the end.
Well...
You don't need to rewatch
now
you're
it.
making me want to rewatch it.
I'm pretty sure that's how it ended. Which one of us is right? Comment below. But
man,
I'm pretty sure that they were like, yeah, oppression of women is bad, and then the Barbies are like, we'll oppress the men in Barbie Land to make it equal.
It's deserved, yeah.
Right.
I haven't seen it, so I have no. Yeah. So you just spoiled the whole movie.
Do unto others as they have done to you, right?
Exactly. That's what Jesus said.
The Bible said.
I'm just going to sit here and wait for this to be over.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe my whole mind and my eyes had glazed over at the end of the movie, and I'm missing the point. But pretty sure that's how it ended.
You lost the plot.
Well,
are there a lot of songs?
That would be Greta Gerwig's fault, right?
There are a lot of songs in it, yeah.
So it's not a musical?
It's not a musical. It's not a musical in the sense like High School. It's like a School of Rock where there's music is a big part of the movie, but there are not people like breaking out into song.
I wonder how many times your actors have to sing before it becomes a musical.
That's a good question. What's the threshold for a musical? Huh.
I don't know.
Let us know.
Great question.
But I'm just kidding. It's a banger. It's great. It's going to win.
Of course you'd like that song.
Of course he likes the man song.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
I honestly couldn't tell you another song for that movie, except I'm just kidding.
Dua Lipa has a song in that movie.
Dua Lipa. Yeah. She has a song.
Call back.
That's right. And then Billy. Right.
So I did look up the average length of the top 10 highest grossing movies in the U.S. and Canada from 1980 to 2023.
Jeez, okay.
In 1980, the average length was 115 and a half minutes. So an hour and 55 minutes.
Right.
It dropped in 1990 to 111 minutes.
Okay.
2000, 115. So back to where it was in 1980. It jumped up to just right over 2 hours at 120.1 minutes. Went down again in 2020, 117. 2023, it jumped from 117.5 in 2020 to 143.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, that's the average of the top 10 highest grossing movies.
2.5 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
It's too much. It's too much. Just give me 2.5 hours.
The average, which means that several of them were significantly over.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, honestly, I thought the averages were high. Or, I guess it was the top 10 grossing, like highest grossing movies. Mm-hmm. So I guess, the bigger movies are making more money, so there's more stuff going on. But like, I felt like movies from that age were like 90 minutes tops, just like hour and a half little kind of thing, and then boom, we're done. You know? So it's kind of surprising to me that they were even that long. But to me, it does make sense that movies are averaging at 2.5 hours. Like, it feels that way. Yeah. Movies that do not deserve 2.5 hours.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's a bit much.
It's too much. Now, Oppenheimer. A lot of sound. The movie that I wanted to see last year that I didn't, that I was most disappointed by? It wasn't Barbie.
Godzilla
-1.
Well, they are coming out with the colorless version, aren't they?
Of that movie?
Of the new Godzilla, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
I believe so.
In theaters?
I think so.
Oh, shoot.
Would that not just be black and white?
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, he said colorless, and it took my brain a minute.
You're just using those fancy words.
Just being complicated. For why?
Why'd you have to go make things so complicated?
Godzilla -1, minus color.
No way.
Nothing but a shameless cash grab.
I will absolutely
shameless cash grab.
have all my money. You can have it. I really wanted to see it. I've heard it's really, really good. People have said they left that movie crying, or like they cried in that movie.
Because it was so bad?
Because it was good. It's very good. So if you've seen it, let me know. I want to see it.
Spoil it in the comments for him, please.
Spoil Godzilla minus one in the comments. What? A big
what
lizard
happens?
kills people.
Coming January 26th.
When?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's my time.
Wow. Wait, no. I mean, when this comes out, it'd be
Oh, wait.
today.
Yeah, today.
Wow.
Today.
Oh, dude, and it's leaving theaters on February 1st. It's in theaters for 1 week.
Nice.
You got 1 week to go see this.
I will say I looked last week and it was in like one theater. So now it's coming back.
So I gave Efren and his wife a card that like, here's a free babysitting, and then here's like a gift card for dinner. You need to cash this in to go watch your dang Godzilla colorless.
She's not gonna do that. Weird.
She doesn't want to do that.
She doesn't want to waste it.
She let me
on
go
it.
see Oppenheimer. There's no way I'm gonna get her to go see Godzilla without color, like in black and white.
Without
There's not
color.
a chance.
Can you pay extra for the color?
Is that an add-on?
They have the glasses.
They're taking away the color now. Can't even see the colors in the movie.
What is this, recession?
Okay, so what are the nominees for the Best Picture?
Best Picture, yes. So we have, let me scroll all the way up. We got American Fiction, which I did not see.
I don't even...
Oh, didn't even hear about it.
Anatomy of a Fall, which I did not see. Barbie,
Okay.
which I did see. The Holdover. Sorry, I won't do this. I won't do this anymore. So, an American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon,
Okay.
Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest.
Interesting.
Is Poor Things the one with Emma Stone?
Emma Stone, yes. That's that one.
Yes, Emma Stone. She's a producer, but I guess she's also in it.
She is.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. So I saw Oppenheimer. I really want to see Killers of a Flower Moon.
Heard it's good.
It's also very long.
Did you read the book?
No,
It's a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did. So I'm on that trailer review thing, you know?
Right. I forgot
where
you have that.
like, yeah, I get emails and they're like, "Hey, review this trailer."
Wait, what?
Yeah, and I earn free movie tickets by reviewing trailers.
Can I get in on that?
You can try, but
I've
it's
asked.
like pretty exclusive. You have to like apply. And
He's like, it's a pretty exclusive.
yeah, I know. I'm
Sorry, guys.
pretty special.
Sorry.
Basically, what happened is one day after I was at the movies, some guy was standing there with an iPad and was like, "Hey, would you like to fill out a review?" And I was like, "Sure." We were waiting on something. I had time, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do it." And then at the bottom, it was like, "Would you like to be emailed with more opportunities to do this to earn free movie tickets?" And I was like, "Sure." And Aubrey did the same thing and said yes. I got selected and she didn't.
Dang.
So I get emails
Men.
periodically.
Men
Right.
again.
Just Ken.
That's good.
I get emails periodically. It's like, "Hey, review this to earn a movie ticket or whatever for free." And so Aubrey and I will sometimes go to the movies with these free tickets.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, like
I've tried to get in this thing.
it was like late 2022 or early 2023. I did a review of the trailer for Killers of the Flower Moon. So
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
The first one with the like, it's like a really cool beat. It's like a cool song on it. Was it that
Yeah.
one? It's
Yeah.
a good trailer.
Yeah.
That's a great trailer.
But you're not allowed to tell people about it. Like you are not supposed to tell anybody about it. You're not supposed to post about it or tweet or anything like that.
So you just watch them like in an email or something?
So they're like just full on trusting that you're not going to say anything.
I mean, you like sign an NDA and you are like, they like track. Basically, like it's got this overlay on the front of the video. So like the video I'm watching is not clear. Like it's got an overlay with all these numbers and letters on it. So that they know if it leaks, that a very specific person leaked it.
Oh, okay,
Interesting.
okay.
So it's like, yeah, you're being trusted, but like
Okay.
with a lot of safety nets.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so you can't talk about it. You sign an NDA to be part of the program and all that. So
What was another one you did that you watched? Venom? Wasn't the Venom trailer?
I did a Venom trailer once.
Yeah.
I did a Luca trailer.
Oh, Luca.
But it's funny because a lot of the like the cartoon ones, are like not finished when you're watching them.
Crazy.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's like at some points it's like a finished product, and at some points it's like just like colorful blobs, and at some points it's just sketches, you know, and it's really interesting.
That's pretty neat. Did any of you guys watch X-Men Origins Wolverine back in like 2010 or something?
No.
It's like a random X-Men movie that came out just about Wolverine and like his life. But it famously leaked like the whole movie before the effects were done. And so when I saw the movie, I didn't know this, but my dad was like, "Hey, I got this X-Men movie." It was that version. It was this bootleg version. I'm not trying to put my dad on blast, but it was this version of the movie. It looked terrible.
Dad, where'd you get this?
Your dad's a thief.
It was so funny. We were just dying. And so it's like super serious, you know, this full filmed thing. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, like T poses and stuff like, oh, dude, it was crazy.
My favorite, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
My favorite thing is like the, on Instagram or TikTok, the scenes of like Harry Potter with them like doing wand fighting and there's no sound effects. They're they're just holding sticks and it's like feet shuffling. Squeak, squeak. Yeah. Those are my favorite things.
When they're like, it's like realistic movie sounds or something like that. Yeah.
Like the Wrecking Ball. Did you ever see that one where it's like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, the music video with no music, like no music and stuff? It's the same. It's so awkward. It's just like the rocks, just the rubble ball. You know, it's so funny.
It was a long time ago, maybe about the same time as that X-Men trailer or movie leaked, but there was like a trailer that got submitted or released for a Mission Impossible movie that had no extra sound effects added.
The Mummy.
The Mummy. It was the Mummy.
Yeah.
Yes.
With Tom Cruise.
No.
Yes. Yeah. It was. Oh,
that's a classic.
So awkward to watch. I was like, "What is happening?"
There's like these scenes where like it's this really canned Tom Cruise scream that they reuse multiple times, but it's like there's no music, and so it's so obvious and awkward to listen to. Yeah. It's so
and there's no added sound effects, so it's just like you see Tom Cruise just screaming as he's like falling out of a helicopter, and it's like, this is so bad.
It's so funny, man.
Man,
so
just an actor has really got to add so much into their like in their own brain of like the sound and the music and the atmosphere as they're just like doing these random stunts.
Right.
Even thinking of like scenes like not even action movies, not anything with special effects, but like thing High School Musical or like Barbie or all these things where like there's dancing in there. Right. There's just like feet shuffling and like
there's so much.
There's so much that they have to add into their own like in their own mind. It's just nuts.
A lot of people think that acting is not tough, you know, but like I couldn't be an actor. Like there's a video of Benedict Cumberbatch doing like the Smaug,
the mocap
for Smaug, and it's so I wouldn't be able to do it just because I would die from like awkwardness. I'd be so embarrassed to be crawling around on the ground. Like
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to cast somebody else. I can't do it. It's not me.
Let us know what your favorite mocap movie moment is. If you have any funny stories about terrible VFX, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah,
when you were working in the VFX industry.
If you're in the VFX industry, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Industry. Oh gosh, we're falling apart here at the end. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you next time.